My name is Tasha Kewalramani, and I am the project manager for our Tech Cares project with Belle Jour. Start by giving an overview of the business. So Belle Jour is a small boutique upscale retailer located in Los Altos Hills in California. And the business owner, Tammy, really prides in that her clothing is funky, quote unquote. So what she means by that is it definitely attracts a very exotic and unique set of clients. And it's definitely the typical customer type is not your typical shopper at, say, a large department store. It's definitely someone with a very unique sense of style, and I can definitely attest to that after looking at the large product assortment. And as we all know, COVID hit and has really taken a toll on some of these brick and mortar stores around the world. And Tammy's business being one of them. So unfortunately, she had to close her brick and mortar store in Los Altos and transition all of her sales onto e-commerce. And that is the essence of this project and what we're helping her with. And so in terms of what we did to help her, the first thing was to help decide what e-commerce platform to actually go and choose, right? So tons of providers out there, tons of hosts, and we laid out the options and the costs and recommended platforms for her to go with. And she ended up choosing the software that she currently uses for her inventory and her retail, and we helped negotiate the price down from a monthly basis for that. The second thing we did was we attended the trainings that Lightspeed had to get acquainted with the e-commerce platform, because she essentially had to do all of the development herself as the business owner. And so we watched those with her, and then we helped develop some training documents in terms of things like integrating your payment provider, integrating your shipping provider, deciding what themes to use, and laid out all the options for her, as well as our recommended approach for these different topics. And what that really did was take this really complex topic of an e-commerce platform and boil it down to some of the key decisions that she would have to make when going to develop it. And then we've also had the privilege of, utilizing a couple of interns on our project, one of them being Manan, who is very well versed in the website development space. And so he's actually currently taken ownership of the development of the e-commerce platform and is making some minor tweaks in terms of site navigation and end user usability to help make that process more fluid. And at the start of the project, we helped lay out an overall e-commerce strategy for Tammy and Yachi. Yachi being Tammy's business partner, to really say, okay, how can we roll this out quickly to her clients, but in a very risk-averse way. And what we decided was going with a pilot for her large set of loyal customers. So she has about 200 to 300 loyal customers. And we're going to be piloting this e-commerce platform to those customers with a limited set of products to make sure, site usability is okay and that they can actually go and purchase a product on her website. And then the last thing that we'll be giving her is a set of recommendations that are more long-term. So as you think about things like, return policies and more sophisticated, site themes and things like that. These are things that we've developed throughout the project as we are working with Tammy and Yachi to really help bring this e-commerce platform to life in the next few months after rolling it out to her clients. This project has been really, really interesting, especially because of some of the challenges that we're facing right now, right? So, completely virtual interactions. We don't have the luxury of being face-to-face with these business owners. COVID has really, really accelerated the need for these businesses to digitize and to get online. And that acceleration has really motivated us on a day-by-day basis to get these deliverables done and to get Tammy and Yachi on an e-commerce site as quickly as possible. So, it's definitely been challenging, but it's definitely been extremely motivating. And, I've never had someone thank me and my team more than Tammy and Yachi have, because I think that getting into e-commerce is an easier said than done task. And I think she'll be really happy once this is up and running and she can start generating sales again. So extremely rewarding project, and really glad to have had this experience with Belle de Jour.